Okay, I'm going to show you a few steps that aren't in every dance. They're not real common, but you do see them. The first step is a hitch, and a hitch is just raising your knee. So it can be left or right, and all you do is raise your knee for a count, 1. That's it. So, you know, it could be followed by hitch, stomp, whatever. But it's just 1 count is a hitch. Okay? There's a drag. So you can step to the side and drag in your foot. You can step back and drag your foot back. But it's pretty self-explanatory. A pony step is traveling backwards, and you're going to step back and kind of bend your knee and lift. When you step back, you're going to bend your knee and lift, like hitch your other knee. So it's, and you do it twice. So it's step, ball, step. And a ball step is just a quick step on one of your feet, and you only touch the ball of your foot long enough to lift your other foot off the ground. That's it. That's a ball step. So you're going to step, ball, step. So it's going to be 1 and 2. And usually these are in pairs, but not always. So you'll go right ball step, left ball step. And the counts are when you're down. Okay, so it'll be 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Again, not as exaggerated as I'm doing it in a dance. It'll be 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, that's a pony. A mambo step is Latin, but in country, not so much. There's not so much hip, but if we're doing a pop song or a Latin song, then you can add more hip into it. But it's a 3 count step, and it's out, recover, back together. So in a Latin dance, it would be out and together, out and together, out and together, out and together. But in country, it's more of out and together, out and together. You can do it forward, a forward mambo, a back mambo, but it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. You can do cross mambo. So any direction, but it's basically like a rock, recover, together. Rock, recover, together. Okay, so rock, recover is just rock, recover. You don't bring it back together. So again, you can rock in any direction. Side rock, front rock, back rock, and you recover every time you recover the weight back on the main foot. So you're going to rock out to the right, recover on your left. It's 1, 2. A mambo step is the same, only 2 beats, but 3 steps. So it's 1 and 2 versus 1, 2. There's a rock and cross, which is not a mambo. You rock, recover, cross. Rock, recover, cross. And there's also a scissor step. And some people think it's the same thing. It's not. A scissor step is step together, cross. Step together, cross. So step together, cross. Step together, cross. Those are scissor steps. A heel jack. You're going to step back on one foot and put your heel out. It can be the other way. Step back on your left and put your right heel out. That's a heel jack. There's a vaudeville, which is 8 counts, and it's side, behind, and heel, and cross. Side, behind, and heel, and cross. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. That's a vaudeville. A heel jack is just straight back into a heel. There's also a lindy, which is a shuffle with a rock at the end, and it's only to the side. So a lindy is to shuffle right, scoot right, rock, recover, shuffle left, scoot left, rock, recover. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. There's some turns that we could talk about. A pivot turn, you step forward on one foot, your feet just swivel to however far you're turning, a quarter, a half, and then you put your weight on the other foot that you didn't step on. So you're gonna step, weights here, turn, weights here. That's a pivot turn, and it's 2 counts, 1, 2. There's a chase turn, and you step, pivot, step. So it's 1 and 2. So it's only 2 beats, the same as the pivot turn, but you're taking 3 steps, so it's faster. So a pivot turn is 1, 2. A chase turn is 1 and 2. A traveling turn or a hinge turn is one leg is the hinge, the other leg's the door. You swing it around. Then this leg becomes the hinge, and this leg becomes the door, and you swing the door around. People call that a 2-step turn, a traveling turn, a hinge turn, or 2 hinge turns. You can do a triple turn in place. I can turn all the way around with 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. You can do a sailor turn. So you can cross your leg behind. If I'm gonna do a quarter, you cross it behind and then square up to the next wall. If I'm doing a half sailor turn, I swing way around and then square up to the half wall, wherever that is. And that's it.